Welcome back. I'm Kristen Howe.
I'm Nolan Smith.
And this is your Good Evening KU. So, Nolan, what did you do this weekend? Did you watch any of the KU-UT football game?
I did.
What did you think about it?
It was super fun. I thought it was super fantastic. The game, the beautiful cheerleaders. I love the cheerleaders. It's the favorite part of the game for me.
Really? That's cool. I unfortunately didn't get to watch a lot of the game. I watched some of it, but I had a lot of friends who go to UT because I'm from Texas, and I was like, hey, KU's winning. That's kind of embarrassing for y'all, but they were like, it's okay, it's fine, but it's okay. It was another Jayhawk win, which I was super happy about. Did you go to the basketball game last week?
I did. I went to the men's game.
That's awesome. I didn't get to go to that either. I didn't get to watch or see any of it. I was with friends.
I was there at the game with a couple of my TPE friends.
That's cool. Did you have a favorite moment from the game?
I did. It was the rainy confetti from the student section.
Oh, I loved that part. I went to the exhibition game against Emporia State, and I just thought all the traditions that are going on were a lot of fun, and I can't wait to go back this Thursday. Are you going to go to that game too?
I am.
That's awesome. I'm excited to see. Hopefully they pull off another Jayhawk win, and there's a women's game on Wednesday. Might have to go to that.
I might go. Yeah.
It's exciting. And you know, the semester's coming to a close. We got Thanksgiving in a week.
And Christmas.
Christmas is coming up too. How are your classes for you so far as they dwindle down?
Well, classes are going really well. Classes I've been taking is Introduction to University, Personal Community Health with Philip Lowcock, and also my third class, Career Development, with Natalie Weisman.
Yeah, that's really cool. Do you have a favorite class that you take?
My favorite class is Career Development. I love that class.
That's awesome. I think right now more excited for my next semester classes than this semester, mostly because I want to take as many 8 a.m.s as I am right now. It's a little difficult to wake up in the morning, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
That's all right. Sometimes you just gotta get a move on the day. So Thanksgiving's coming up. Are you doing anything exciting for that?
I am. I'm having my siblings coming home from college, and my sister goes to Cambridge University in England.
That's awesome. That's exciting. What does she do there?
She's studying education policy.
Oh, that's really interesting. Are you excited to see your family and celebrate Thanksgiving?
I am.
Me too. I can't wait to go home. It's been a really long time. I'm leaving Friday. 12-hour drive to San Antonio.
Wow.
I'm excited. Although it's far away, I do love KU, and I love everything about it.
And plus, my dad works here on campus.
That's awesome. What does he do?
He's in special education.
Oh, that's really awesome.
He's a faculty member at the School of Education.
That's really cool. Both my parents are teachers. I've never gone to a school where they taught, but I've heard sometimes it can be fun. Well, after the break, we will have Bella back with a J-School student who actually went to the UT game this weekend.
No one takes drugs expecting to become addicted. You should know that addiction can happen to anyone because it's a disease of the brain. That also means recovery is possible. Addiction doesn't have to be permanent, and the state of Kansas is ready to assist you in every step of the way. Visit findtreatment.gov or call the Kansas Substance Abuse Referral Line at 866-645-8216.
Hello, we are back with Caroline Soro, who is a part of Playmakers KU. So Caroline, you went to the University of Texas versus KU game. How was that?
It was awesome. I just don't have any words. Like, I would have had a great time regardless of whether we won or lost, but the fact that we actually were able to pull off a win while we were there, like, that just made it 10 times better. It was an amazing experience, and I was so glad that I got the opportunity to go.
Absolutely. I went to the game, but I didn't actually get to go into the game. They were sold out of tickets. But I know I was kind of expecting to have, I know we had a 1.5% chance of winning, so that was a crazy turnaround for us. So I heard that there was some drama in the stadium where you got locked out or you couldn't find a press conference.
Yeah, so funny story that I actually haven't told many people yet, but I'll just go ahead. So Anna and I both, got to the car to go get the camera and walk into the game and stuff, and we actually realized that we forgot SD cards at the hotel. So we had to leave the parking garage and drive all the way back to the hotel, grab our SD cards and everything, and then drive back to the parking garage, find another parking spot, park, get out, get into the game. And when we got there, like, nobody knew where to tell us where to go, so we kind of had to find our way onto the field and everything. And of course the game was awesome, but yes, you were right. Like, when we were leaving, we were like some of the only people left in the stadium, and like nobody was really around to help and tell us where to go. So we left, and then we realized that we had our like photo vests on that UT gave us that allowed us to be on the field with cameras and stuff. We realized that we still had them on, but we got halfway to the car and we were like, oh shoot, we need to go back and return these. So we went back to return them, and like there was nobody to be found. Like, I ran up to one of the media entrances and was like knocking on the door, and like thankfully like somebody came and took them from me. But yeah, it was funny. Like, we closed the place down pretty much with the few KU fans that were left in the building. So
well, that is just crazy to me, especially with how much money that UT Austin has. That they couldn't direct you in the right ways and in the right areas.
Totally,
that's just like crazy to me. So are you going to the TCU game?
I will not be at the TCU game. I will actually be at home with my family for Thanksgiving this weekend, which I'm super excited about. So I was just glad to get the opportunity to go to an away game, because that was the only away KU football game I've ever been to.
Yeah.
So it was a pretty cool opportunity, and I haven't been to Texas in a while, but here you'll see Devin Neal running to the end zone. This is actually one of the pieces of footage that I got. This was one of his longest runs of the night, and it was just awesome to be right there and be able to see him. So.
Well, that's incredible. I know he had an incredible game. Trevor Cardell had an incredible game. Of course, Jared Casey. So that is such an amazing opportunity that you got to go see that, and especially on the field and report it. That is so cool. So how could somebody get involved in Playmakers?
Getting involved in Playmakers is one of the best things that I've ever been a part of here at the J School. It's awesome, and getting involved is really just getting to know everybody that's on the crew, and having an interest in sports is kind of like first and foremost. Like, you gotta have a passion for sports and want to report and everything, and be just like getting in touch with the people from our crew and stuff like that, and being like, hey, can I get an opportunity? What can I do? Can I help? Just how can I get involved? Just asking that question is like the best way to get involved. But yeah, just a love for sports, and then just asking what you can do to help.
Well, that is amazing. Well, thank you so much for joining me, Caroline. So we will be back with the news after this.
For students searching for a way to stay active in an outdoorsy way, the City of Lawrence has bike trails running in every direction, and with the new bike share program, we can stay in shape as we tour the sights of our beautiful city. Clinton Lake is only a short 30-minute bike ride away from Daisy Hill and has the most incredible sunset location in all of Lawrence. Walking campus may give you the KU calves, but biking can give you the KU thighs. Bike Lawrence today.
Welcome back. I'm Carolyn.
And I'm Margaret. This is your Monday Good Evening KU News Update. In an effort to prevent sexual harassment on campus, anyone who applies for a job at KU may be asked to sign a form that allows former employers to release information on past history of sexual misconduct. KU Chancellor Girard was the co-chair of a committee on higher education that created the recommendation.
Kansas Governor Laura Kelly received her COVID-19 booster shot on Friday. According to the Lawrence Journal-World, just over 50% of all Kansans have gotten one dose of the vaccine, and nearly 250,000 have received a booster. Kelly said she wouldn't ask anyone to do something she wasn't willing to do herself.
The first Whataburger in Kansas City opened its doors this morning. More than 40 people had lined up an hour before the franchise opened at 11 a.m., and the drive-through line extended for blocks. The Lee Summit location is the first of 8 scheduled to open in the metro area.
In sports, it was a big win this weekend for the KU football team as the Jayhawks beat Texas 57-56 in overtime in Austin. After blowing a 14-point lead early and a 7-point lead in the final minute, Kansas freshman Devin Neal scored from 2 yards out in overtime to bring the Jayhawks within 1. After Coach Leipold decided to go for the win, it was quarterback Jalen Daniels hitting walk-on freshman Jared Casey for the 2-point conversion and the biggest win in victory history.
Casey is from Plainville, Kansas, a town of just 2,000 people. His parents had driven to the game and, not even knowing their son was on the field for the final play, shot this video from the far end zone.
That was Jared, wasn't it? That was Jared.
The video has gone viral and the legend of Jared Casey has begun. KU will travel back to Texas this weekend for a matchup with TCU. Kickoff is at 3 p.m.
The volleyball team had last week off, but will return home to the Horsch Family Volleyball Arena this week against TCU. The Jayhawks are 12-11 this season and will need to sweep the Horned Frogs and then defeat Kansas State the following weekend to have any chance at making the NCAA tournament. Star freshman outside hitter Caroline Bien says it's been easy to fit in with this year's team.
I think it's kind of been easy for me to connect with the team and bond with them really well because I've kind of played with older girls my whole life, and again they just make it so easy because they brought me right in.
And of course, basketball season is underway as well. Both the men and women are off to 2-0 starts. The women beat SIU, Edwardsville, and Tennessee State, while the men defeated Michigan State and Tarleton State. Next on the schedule is a women's game on Wednesday against Omaha.
And that will wrap it up for today's news update. After the break, Braden will be here to tell us how long the nice weather is going to last.
From adversity, we rose. We made history and became pioneers, voyagers, champions, Jayhawks. And when our chant rises, haunting and hallowed, Jayhawks are telling the world what's near. Victory.
Hi, welcome back. I'm Brady McBroom, and I'm here to give you your good evening KU weather. So today we're starting off the week a lot like last week. It's really nice outside, a little bit warm for this time of year, but tomorrow night we could be seeing a slight chance of drizzle, and that cold front associated with that rainfall will be coming through on Wednesday. So right now it's really nice out, 69 degrees. Winds are from the southwest at 9 miles per hour. It's really beautiful, so if you can go outside, make sure to go outside. For tonight, we're going to see mostly clear skies, very calm night. The low will be 43 and winds will be from the south at 5 miles per hour. For tomorrow, once again, really nice day. It'll be a little bit more windy than it was today. Winds could be going up to 15 miles per hour, but it'll be mostly sunny, so still a great day to go outside. And now to talk some numbers. So today the high was 70 and we're expecting a low of 43 degrees. I'm gonna go over here. The average for this time of year is actually 14 degrees lower than what we saw today. So it's pretty warm. And we're only 5 degrees shy from that record high set in 2001 of 75. So yeah, pretty warm for today, or for this time of year. And for your 7-day forecast, so starting off that week, very beautiful weather. Starting on Wednesday, though, it could be getting a little bit colder. And actually, we'll see that the coldest day of this week will be on Thursday. So if you're planning on going to that basketball game, make sure to dress accordingly. Bring a coat or a jacket if you need to. And to end off the week, we'll be seeing some temperatures pretty normal for the fall. But that is all I have for you today for the weather. And make sure to stop by next week because I'll be giving you your Thanksgiving forecast. And that's all I have for you. So good evening, KU.